Welcome to round number 1 of the Vision Action Cycle Sports Series here on ESPN. I'm David Stanfield. Joining me is Scott Breitoff. We are coming to you from Orlando, Florida for the IBMXF World Championships. And Scott, what do all those letters mean?
Well, the International Bicycle Motocross Federation, this is the biggie of the year, the World Championships.
And the World Championships, you've got to have competitors from all over the world.
Absolutely. We've got 23 foreign countries competing this weekend, and they're here to take on the United States on their home turf.
And when you take on the United States, you take on a very experienced bunch of riders. Bicycle motocross has been dominated by the U.S. competitors?
Basically, yes. In primarily the upper amateur and pro classes, it's been dominated by the U.S., but we have a strong contingency from Holland, all over Europe, South America, the Australians, the New Zealanders. They're all very strong in the younger classes and the female classes. So we're going to see some tough competition. Eric Carter is going to have his test put to him. He is a 3-time world champion, and he will be competing in 20-inch and cruiser classes. Gary the Lumberjack Ellis will be trying to repeat as the pro world champ, along with Greg Hill, another pro world champion.
In Orlando, Florida. Great site here, and the track. It is a challenging track, isn't it?
Yeah, as we look over it here, we notice 11 jumps out there. We've got 2 sections that are very unusual for BMX tracks. You can take the high outside line, which is basically a berm turn, or if you want the tighter inside line, you've got to challenge double and triple jumps. Very exciting.
Lots of action here guaranteed coming up. Right now, opening ceremonies are happening. Let's go to them. The IBMXF World Championships is brought to you by Action Videos, bringing the action home. And by Vision Streetwear, built street tough.
Action Videos brings the action to your home with 60 minutes of intense competition. Take your choice of far-out freestyle or blazing BMX. Each show has trick and training tips from today's top stars. So send today for your action video. Checks or money order accepted. Only $29.95 plus $4 shipping and handling. Action Videos, P.O. Box 457, Rancho Mirage, California 92270.
No matter what anyone tells you, the Wall Street Journal cannot make you a success overnight. Which is why we suggest a 13-week subscription.
Call 800-372-3000 for this great journal subscription offer. 13 weeks for just $29.75 with a money-back guarantee. 13 weeks, $29.75. Phone 800-372-3000 now for the Wall Street Journal.
Welcome back. Now grab your pen and paper and get ready for this week's trivia quiz. The Cycle Sports Trivia Quiz for this show number 1 is, who's called the Lumberjack? If you know the answer, write your name, phone number, and address along with the answer to Cycle Sports Trivia, P.O. Box 98, La Quinta, California, 92253. Be sure and send a postcard. And Scott, we are now ready for the pro semis.
Well, the first pro semi has 2 past world champions in it. In the center of the gate, we'll notice Gary the Lumberjack Ellis riding with number 3 in the yellow GT jersey. Next to him, Greg Hill, the 1986 world champ. Greg gets hole-shotted by Ellis and Edward King on the outside. King riding with the number 5 in the black and white Diamondback uniform. Ellis stretching it, trying to pull away from King, Hill, Lanthorn, and we've got a foreign rider back in the back of the pack.
Ellis, real strong move on the start and trying to cover his inside line.
Yep, the Lumberjack has the strength to pull it down the final sprint. So our qualifiers will be King, Lanthorn, Hill, and Ellis going to the main event for the World Championship title.
Pro Semi, number 2 on the line.
On the inside, we noticed number 34, Charles Townsend, riding for CW Racing. A very strong rookie year as a pro, is doing fantastic. Kevin Hull, the sheepdog, commonly known in the yellow GT jersey. He's in second, gets bumped out by Travis Chiprez, it looks like, number 17, riding for Mongoose. Travis was the double for Bart Connors in the movie Rad.
And he's doing real well, but we're watching Charles Townsend out front. Outstanding jumper. This guy's built more like a football halfback.
He's dominated. And speaking of halfbacks, we had Pete Lonkarovich in there, known as the Pistol, a national champion this year.
And those 4 riders advance. Now, 14 and 15 age group cruiser class semi number 1.
In the center of the gate is our favorite. That's Brian Lopes, riding for SC Racing. Red number plate, number 16, I believe. Next to him is Todd Lyons. This guy is a rocket ship, riding for CW Racing. David Milham, the GT rider in the yellow outfit there on the inside, riding number 13. Makes a move on the inside for Lopes. But heading up to the doubles, there's Leapin' Lopes out in front, and that's his specialty. He's a smooth jumper, Dave.
And we're watching the cruiser class, larger wheels.
Absolutely. These are 24-inch wheels, Dave, in the cruiser class. These riders riding basically open-wheel bikes. So Lyons, Lopes, Hatfield, and Milham will all qualify.
14 and 15 age group cruiser main semi number 2. This is a great class, a big field here.
Yeah, you'll notice there's a lot of foreign riders in this race. We've got Dennis Lebang from France, Fournette from Canada, Andrew Figlamenti out of Australia, and also out of France is Hetman Witzke. This guy is a rocket ship. But right now, out in front, we've got number 27, excuse me, that's Figlamenti from Australia. And there's some moving going on. Here comes Hetman Winsky, trying to get into that 4th qualifying position. It's no problem. So our 4 qualifiers will be Dennis Lebang out of France, Fournette out of Canada, Figlamenti out of Australia, and Hetman Winsky out of France.
7 expert semi number 1 coming up.
The Pocket Rockets of bicycle motocross, Dave. These guys are classic. We're talking mini moto monsters. Little lightweight 17 and 18-pound bicycles. From the inside, our hole shot artist, little Jonathan Lee, a United States rider. And there goes Golden Anderson, a jump over the doubles. For a 7-year-old, that's pretty tough stuff, Dave.
This is the same course the big pros are riding on, and they're making it look pretty good.
And, you know, the funny thing is there's 4 different sections here where the kids can take the outside or the inside. Inside, of course, being more difficult. And here are 7-year-olds going for it over the doubles and triples. So our qualifiers are going to be Jonathan Lee, DeRosa, Fulmer, and Anderson.
Earlier, Lenny Paticki talked with Golden Anderson.
You know, being a national star, how do you get to miss so much school, and does that affect you?
I'm an A student, and when I usually go to a race during school, I would usually take my books and my worksheets with me, and I have to do them on the way to the track or at the track.
Well, if I could ask you, Mr. Anderson, how does Golden schooling affect his BMX racing or vice versa?
I think the BMX racing, the traveling, the meeting of more kids, different countries, states, has improved it. It's made him much more mature, and his mental attitude has improved greatly.
So you'd say that BMX is definitely a favorite with you?
It's a favorite with our family.
Well, Golden, what's your favorite part of BMX?
My favorite part of BMX is making new friends and traveling all over across the nation.
Scott, we're back to action with 7X semi number 2.
The gate goes down, David. Notice we've got a strong foreign contingency. Number 1, current world champion Ross Thompson, riding for Dyno in that bright yellow jersey. Number 31, also from England, riding in the JMC. That looks to be stomping Stu Wilson.
And it looks like that yellow jersey's really got a pedal power.
He does. Ross Thompson looks to be running a little too easy of a gear. We'll see in the final straightaway if it's going to hamper him. Meanwhile, Yax Ortez from Chile is pulling up that 3rd spot. And it looks like Stu Wilson from England pulling up 4th. Sure enough, look at that. Look, David, we've got Ross Thompson getting passed by Stu Wilson for the lead.
Scott, I see a lot of the top pros, top amateurs, but they've got to start somewhere. Where's the beginner program?
Well, the affiliate for the IBMXF here in the United States is the National Bicycle League. They do have a beginner and novice program. Riders can get entered. We've done a little segment on that. Let's take a look at it now. The National Bicycle League, the NBL, has over 300 tracks in the United States. Bring down a legal guardian or your mom and dad, and you can be signed up for bicycle motocross races. Your local track operator will point out the proper safety procedures needed to compete at the track. Here, local pro Shelby James shows that required are long pants, a long sleeve jersey, lace-up shoes, protective gloves, helmet, mouth guard, safety pads for your bike. And if you've got what it takes, you can become a winner in bicycle motocross.
More action to come on the Vision Action Cycle Sports Series.
Time Magazine has put together a very special free gift for subscribing. It starts with something everyone needs. A telephone. With automatic redial, a ringer shut-off switch, and a mute button. But when you're on the phone, it makes sense to have a calendar handy. So we've added a permanent calendar. And when you need the date, you often need the time, too. So we've included a digital clock. And then, for all those important messages, we've built in a memo pad, which means you'll need a place for your pen or pencil. So here's a pen and pencil holder. It all adds up to the Ultronic 4-in-1 phone center, and it's free with your paid subscription to Time. Call this number and enjoy 26 weeks of Time for more than 40% off the cover price, payable in 3 monthly installments of just $9.89 each. Call 1-800-284-4500 now. It's the most remarkable offer Time has ever assembled, including this handsome 4-in-1 phone center, free.
On land or by sea, ESPN's Running and Racing covers America's top athletes as they prepare for the Olympic Games. Running and Racing, Friday nights on ESPN.
Welcome back to Orlando, Florida, and the IBMXF World Championships.
David, we're back to action. The top amateur class here at the World Championships is the 17 experts. Semi-number one's up on the gate. We'll take a look at number one, three-time world champion Eric Carter, and check his snap. Snap's commonly known as the hole shot, the lead of the race. Carter on the outside, but Daniel Rojas of Team Chile, number 93 there, has taken the lead, but Motor and Matt Hayden, riding for free agent out of Southern California, has put it to him on the inside of the second turn. It's still Hayden, Rojas, and who's moving into third? Sure enough, Eric Carter. Hayden stretching out a little bit of a lead. Rojas trying to get in there for a qualifying position along with number 34, Danny Milwee.
We are ready for round number 2, and that start is so important.
Absolutely. You know, the snap, as they call it, will gain you the hole shot. Between the starting gate and the first turn is the most important part of the race, Dave. The awesome amateurs up on the gate now. We'll notice number 32 on the very outside, 32, excuse me, is Jameson Hindler. This guy is known for his hole shots, but then again, so is number 3, TC Todd Corbett.
Corbett is very stylish.
Is this kid an animal or what? Check him out, 17 years old, riding for Team Murray, up and over the doubles. He's got Sean Riblet riding for the Eagle Snacks team, moved into the hot second spot.
Sean Callahan, number 33, is in third, but it is Todd Corbett way out front.
Absolutely. This guy's a powerhouse. Notice down the final straightaway, it looks like our qualifiers will be Corbett, Callahan, Hindler, and Riblet.
Within the industry, the filming and videotaping industry, they call it POV. It stands for point of view.
We've got Todd Corbett, Team Murray, 17-year-old expert, out there on the track with microphone and camera in hand for his point of view.
Okay, just pulled in the gate, getting ready for the first moto. Objects to get to the first turn first. Getting set up. Down the starting gate. Going to the first turn. Over the first jump. Into the step. First turn sends you real wide. As you cut back over, the double is the right-hand turn. Came out of the right-hand turn, got a decision maker. Going to the left of the double. Outside for whims. Inside doubles. Out the doubles. Go for the last two on win. Two more. Last two. Going down. I won.
Bicycle motocross is not a sport exclusive to boys. We have a highlight feature here. 15-year-old girls out in the lead. Current world champ, Luli Aldremo from England. Running that hot second spot, number 5, Melanie Van Deen, and pulling in the third qualifier is going to be Lisa Wright. In our look back on semi number 2 of the 15-year-old girls, the action was hot and heavy.
15 girls, semi number 2. Look at this crash, Scott.
5 girls going down. Paula Dibben out of England, though. She's going to get up to qualify. But coming up, we've got still more spectacular action. Out in front, number 27 is Bo Kindle, riding out of England. Right behind her is 2 USA riders, Lupter and Wardell. Watch this. Bo Kindle up, over, and face plant. Kindle is down. Check out Wardell and Lupter looking at each other. Congratulations to USA riders making it to the 15-year-old girls main event.
Well, there's a lot of kids that live in the city and they don't necessarily have a BMX track close by or in their backyard. They can do one thing. They can
freestyle, both flatland and ramp action.
Take a look at this.
You know, hardly any of this stuff can really help me with my schoolwork.
There is something you could have which would help you a lot. Do you know what that is?
No, but I'm afraid you're going to tell me.
Yes. It's the new Encyclopedia Britannica.
Encyclopedia Britannica. Now you tell me. I've got a report due tomorrow.
On what?
On the exploration of space.
Take a look at this. From the first beeps of Sputnik to the triumph of the Apollo moon landing.
All right. Well, since this has turned out to be a Britannica commercial, I guess you're going to tell me how somebody could get a set.
Actually, I thought I might, yeah.
And I suppose you're going to throw one of those 800 numbers up on the screen. Am I right?
Might as well.
And there it is.
To find out how you can own the Encyclopedia Britannica, just call this toll-free number and we'll send you this free booklet telling you everything you need to know about your key to the information age. And just for previewing Britannica in your home, your family will receive this 3-volume desk reference set. So if you would be interested in owning the new Britannica,
I'm thinking it over.
just call this number now. Encyclopedia Britannica.
Action Videos brings the action to your home with 60 minutes of intense competition. Take your choice of far-out freestyle or blazing BMX. Each show has trick and training tips from today's top stars. So send today for your action video. Checks or money order accepted. Only $29.95 plus $4 shipping and handling. Action Videos, P.O. Box 457, Rancho Mirage, California 92270.
The pros are now picking for position on the start line. It's time to determine world championships.
Absolutely. The pro main event up on the gate. On the very outside, we've got number 34, Charles Townsend. Next to him, Robbie Beams. Sitting position number 3, Travis Chiprez. Edward King right at the number 5. World champion, current world champ, Gary the Lumberjack Ellis on the middle lane. Greg Lanthorn, Hill, and Lon Karavich on the very outside. Pete's the current national champion, David.
Good clean start.
Absolutely, and they're heading towards the first jump. It's the Lumberjack, number 3, riding for GT with the hole shot. Eddie King on the outside. Lon Karavich stubs a toe in the first turn. He's down and out of the action. You blow a pedal in these turns, and you're out of it, David. This is a quick sprint for the dash for cash. The World Championships, it's Ellis, King, and Travis Chiprez battling it. And here comes Charles Townsend making a last-effort move. He slips a pedal. So it's going to be Ellis, King, and Greg Lanthorn, virtually an unknown.
Tom McMillan asked the Lumberjack, Gary Ellis, our winner, about repeating as world champion.
Feels wonderful. It feels great. Had a good race.
It looked like you got a good start right out of the gate and went all the way. How did it feel?
Yeah, it felt great. I had a good start. Came out good with all the rest of the guys. Just got my gear spinning us for that first corner first.
How do you think GT's going to feel about this?
Oh, I know they're going to love it. They're going to be stoked.
Looks like you're pretty stoked yourself, Gary.
Oh, yeah.
Gary Ellis, the new world champion. Thanks a lot, Gary.
All right, thanks.
14 and 15 cruiser main. These guys are cruisers, but that means they don't go slow. It's the bike, right?
You got it. 24-inch wheeled bikes. We've got 4 foreign riders against 4 USA riders. The dominant forces have been number 16, Brian Lopes. He was the winner of semi number 1. Dennis Lebang of France, number 56, high on the outside of the start, won semi number 2. With the hole shot, though, from gate 3, Todd Lyons, number 16 from Ohio. He's out in front, but he's got that French rider. That's Hetman Winsky, number 55, in that hot second spot. Shan Hatfield from Atlanta, Georgia's moved into 3rd. The Robinson Ripper.
Lyons is going for his 2nd championship today, isn't he?
Absolutely. He won the 15-year-old expert class earlier, so he's a world champion already. He's got number 2 in the pocket. Brian Lopes, Team SE, taking the hot 2nd spot.
We asked Todd Lyons about his double world championships.
Yeah, I do. It's a great accomplishment. I'm glad I did it.
Todd, you've been riding a couple of years. Is this your biggest win yet?
Yeah, it is. It doesn't get any bigger than this.
I guess not. I noticed that you had a pretty tough gate out there, too. Did you get a good start, have a good race?
Yeah, I had the great start. I mean, out of the start, I was gone, and I was pretty much, I had it just if I could stay up.
Well, you did this time. We used to call him the Turbo Toad. Todd Lyons, 14 Cruiser World Champion.
14,
Another world championship at stake right now. On the line, 7 experts, and these guys are terrors on the track.
You got it. The Pocket Rockets are back up there for the main event. You'll notice we've got 4 USA riders against 4 foreign riders. Our favorites look to be on the inside of the gate, Dave. That's Thompson, Wilson, and Anderson. And sure enough, our hole shot artist is number 1, Ross Thompson, in the yellow Dino uniform. He's stretching it out over Anderson and Wilson, but Anderson's going to take the double. Sure enough, he's up and over with Wilson on the outside. They're pushing it through the berm, trying to catch up to that speedy current champion, Ross Thompson, number 1. So it's still Thompson, Wilson, Anderson, and Jonathan Lee bringing up the 4th place position for the United States. So Thompson trying to hold back Anderson with that famous second kick of his. It's not going to be good enough. That's Thompson, Anderson, Wilson. And we're up to the awesome amateurs. The 17 expert class on the inside, Daniel Rojas, Danny Milwee, Matt Hayden, Eric Carter, Sean Callahan, Sean Riblett, Todd Corbett, and Jameson Hindler. In the middle of the gate, 3-time champion Eric Carter. Oh, Danny Milwee of Team Auburn goes down off the start, a little bit over anxious. TC, Todd Corbett has the hole shot, but Carter's banging elbows with him in the first turn. He's taken over the lead. Carter riding with the number 1 plate, past world champion. Corbett and Riblett moving in. Sean Riblett, number 33, riding for the Eagle Snacks team, has moved into the hot 2nd spot. So it's still Carter, our leader, about to repeat as a world champion, with Todd T.C. Corbett, the local hometown hero, taking the 2nd, Sean Riblett 3rd.
We have Eric Carter here, world champion, 17 and over expert class. Eric, how many is this?
That's my 3rd in a row for 20-inch.
3rd in a row. Wow, what a day, huh?
Yeah, it was. Ran my cruiser main. I was a little disappointed in myself. I pulled a 4th. I mean, that was good. You know, a lot of people would be proud of that, but, you know, I trained real hard for this race, and when I didn't do good in that race, I really made it work in 20-inch. I really came out hard.
Well, it's good to see CW doing great. We want to congratulate you. Do it again.
Oh, yeah, we'll be trying in Chile.
Okay, congratulations, Eric.
All right, thanks a lot.
Lenny Baticki spoke with national champion Eric Group about the thought of a world title.
Well, the thought of being world champion compared to national champion is similar in a sense that being number 1 is really special because a lot of people recognize it. This particular world championship is quite meaningful in that so many foreign riders are here in our country, you know, competing against us. So it makes a little more pressures on us to do good here at home.
The stars and stripes are shining for the Pro Cruiser main. I predict an American will become a world champion in this event.
Gee, good guess, David. The U.S. has dominated the Pro Cruiser class, as we do notice. We've got Travis Chiprez on the outside, Eric Roof inside of him, but the favorite actually is Kevin the Sheepdog Hall. Hall riding for GT in the yellow jersey, riding with the number 13. He's made a move. Chiprez bumps him. They go down. It's Chiprez, Hall, and Bill Madden all crashing. Eric, the Daddy Roof, the father of 2, is out in the lead. Madden does regain, though. He's already up into 2nd spot. Look at Roof styling, doing some cross-ups. He's our new world champion, Eric, the Daddy Roof. Bill Madden 2nd, and Craig Siebert took in 3rd. And now a slow motion replay of that crash in the 2nd turn. We've got Travis Chiprez moving on the inside of Kevin Hall. He's going to end up taking him down, and with his flying legs, he's going to take out Doug Jika, who is running in fourth. So Roop takes an easy win. Let's take a minute now to talk with Bob Tedesco, president of the NBL.
We're very excited about hosting this event because we were the first ones to host a World Championship. And our clubs have worked very hard to produce this quality event. We're just very excited and trying to show the United States off.
Let's take a moment with a true champion, the father of two, one of the old men of BMX.
Eric Roop, pro cruiser rider. You did the World Championship. How does it feel?
It feels great. I've won a lot of cruiser races before, but I would say this one means the most to me. Having a world title is great.
Well, I know it feels great, Eric. You've been number ones in other sanctions and stuff before. Out here, we had every pro I could.
And in the girls, some great competition.
And Scott, where will we be next week?
Well, we'll be at the Olympic Velodrome for the AFA Freestyle Championship, seeing the gymnastics of cycling, ground freestyle.
Don't forget about that contest.
Absolutely. The trivia contest coming up. Mail in P.O. Box 98, La Quinta, California 92253. Who's the lumberjack?
On behalf of Tom McMillan and Lenny Baticki and Scott Breitoff, I'm David Stanfield. So long from Orlando, Florida. The Vision Action Cycle Sports Series has been brought to you by Action Videos, bringing the action home, and by Vision Streetwear, built street tough.
Aha. A useful boy. Ah. You still don't shave? I like that on a Greek boy.